Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom with Sportsbook Review. Now today we're going to break down Real Madrid's Champions League odds and predict how far of a run they can make and what bets are worth taking a look at right now. Joining us now to help us run through Real Madrid's futures markets is Kevin Stott, sports writer and SBR contributor. Kevin, thanks for being here.
Hey, Natalie.
Now, Real Madrid are in Group B, with many saying that this is Real Madrid's group to lose, with their only real competition being from Liverpool. They share the group with obviously Liverpool, Basel and Ludogorets Razgrad. They're priced 1.35 to win the group. Do you agree, and is this in fact Real Madrid's group to lose?
Most definitely, unless Liverpool can have just a tremendous tournament and beat Real Madrid at Anfield and then get a draw somehow in Madrid, Real Madrid should easily take this group.
Mm-hmm. Well, we spoke in our Chelsea preview here that you know talking about betting big with people with a larger bankroll here than ourselves, Kevin. 1.35 for Real Madrid to win the group. Would you advise our viewers to bet big on that?
It's the same theory. If you have enough money, I know you and I aren't in that reality, but if you have the kind of money to make a bet on Real Madrid to win the group, you'd only have to worry about Liverpool, basically. Basel's not going to win the group. Ludogorets is lucky to be in the tournament, to be honest with you. And I would advise that. It's something I aspire to do someday.
Yeah, me too. Now, who can you see qualifying from Group B with Real Madrid, and would you take it as either a dual bet or a straight forecast bet?
That's a good question. It's between Basel and Liverpool, but Liverpool would get the nod. They went out and got Mario Balotelli, and they just have Daniel Sturridge. They have Raheem Sterling running on the wing. They have Steven Gerrard. They're just in a better situation to finish second and have some confidence. Mm-hmm. They might not be as good defensively as some of the other teams, but the expectations are going to be on their side, and Liverpool hasn't been in Champions League in a little bit, so their fans are going to be excited. The teams are going to have expectations, and they have a real decent manager in Brendan Rodgers.
Mm-hmm. Now, other market specific for Real Madrid is betting on Real Madrid's top goal scorer. No surprise, Ronaldo holds the shortest odds here, priced 1.25, whilst Karim Benzema is priced at 8. Now, there is news that Ronaldo might transfer to Manchester United. If that is the case, should we look to another top goal scorer, or in your opinion, is this all hearsay right now?
I'd have to say, just doing this so long, it's hearsay. I read this story and caught offside and checked out the sources and everything. But you hear rumors about Ronaldo going back to Manchester United every 3 weeks. And it's going to be $1 billion transaction, let's face it. I mean, he and Messi are $1 billion players with a B. I mean, these guys are small corporations in their own right. And Manchester United has just spent a bunch of money this summer. I can't see them going out and spending like $1 billion to get... Maybe somewhere down the line they'll make an effort to do it, but they've laid out a lot of money for Di Maria and other free agents this summer. So I think it's all speculation. I say Ronaldo stays with Real Madrid throughout this year, and that's just media.
Mm-hmm. All right. 1.25, is that too low? And would he be your choice to be Real Madrid's top goal scorer?
I wrote about this last night, and to be honest with you, it's obvious that just in the simple reality, Natalie, that he's going to be taking any penalty kicks. If there's any penalty kicks, Ronaldo's going to take it. Ancelotti's going to give them to him. He's going to demand them. A lot of free kicks, Ronaldo's going to take them. So the mathematical reality of him getting more shots on target, on goal, would lead me to believe that, yeah, he's going to be their leading scorer. But they're just loaded with players like you said, Benzema and Rodriguez and Isco, and they are just stacked with a bunch of young guys. Like Toni Kroos this summer they signed. James Rodriguez. They have so many guys that can score. I wouldn't be surprised if Ronaldo wasn't their leading scorer throughout the tournament. It might be close. Somebody like Gareth Bale might nip him at the edge. So I don't think that's a great bet. And at that price, I'd be wary of it. Unless you're a Ronaldo fanboy, I'd say I'd stay away from that.
Yeah, same here. Another popular market here offered is betting on how far they can make it in the competition, or in fact, if they can make it all the way. The shortest odds is for them to make it to the quarterfinals. That's priced at 4, followed by the semis, priced 4.33. And to bet on being the winner is 4.75 at BWin. Where would your money go, Kevin?
We talked about it a little bit in our last talk about Chelsea and their Champions League aspirations. I think that Real Madrid's a team that can get to the final and wants to get to the final. They can beat. You got to look at who's going to be in their way. They can beat Juventus. They can beat Barcelona, their rivals. That would be tough though, because Barcelona's done a lot, and that would be very good soccer, very good television, very good gambling. But and Atletico Madrid could be a nightmare for. They play in league this week in La Liga, but that could be a nightmare. Atletico and Bayern Munich are the only teams I could see stopping Real Madrid from getting to a final to give themselves a chance to be the first team to repeat as Champions League winners.
Yeah. But if you had to place your money on a bet of where they would end up, are you confident enough to take the bet?
I don't think I'd get too cocky and go for the finals because of what I just said. Atletico or Bayern could get in their way. I mean, Chelsea's did a lot. Maybe they could surprise. I mean, I think in general terms, Real Madrid would beat Chelsea. But I just if Real Madrid runs into Atletico Madrid, or if they run into Bayern before the final, you're going to regret betting them to get all the way to the final or win the final. So I think the safest thing from this point before the group stage even starts is to take Real Madrid to get to the finals, to advance from the semifinals to get to the finals.
So this brings us to our final question here, Kevin. What is the top tip for betting Real Madrid right now?
I think Real Madrid wins the group. Liverpool finishes second. Therefore, the Real Madrid-Liverpool straight forecast, 1-2. It's priced at $1.62 at William Hill last night. Yeah. I think that's the best bet. In terms of the actual opening game against Basel next week, over 3.5. I think you can bet over in Real Madrid games against average. Can I say crappy? I mean, Basel's not crappy for the league they're in, but in this context of the Champions League, they could be perceived as a crappy team. So I think Real Madrid will probably get 4 goals in their opener. So I think Real Madrid, Basel, over 3.5, minus $1.05 at Ladbrokes would be my bet for the game.
All right, wonderful. Kevin Stott, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Natalie.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns. Big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.